So in the summer house shows at this point, you're programmed with Brian Pillman a lot. This
Yeah.
isn't the flying Brian Pillman from the beginning of his career, but the ankle fused version of Pillman who was a bit more limited. What do you remember about working with Pillman?
So look, he was aggressive and he was man, he's a fighter. Like he's a scrappy fighter dude, like for real. And I guess you don't get to be a pro football player at his position and not be scrappy and not be willing to take a hit and give one. So he wasn't doing any of his high flying, but he was still aggressive and wrestling aggressively. But he was also and look, this is not me casting shade. This is me was joining in with him every night. He was also this is the time period where he was living hard and he was partying hard
Mhm.
and me and him and Chains, the Underfaker,
Yep.
Brian Lee
Yep.
and Billy, and I'm trying to think who else rode with us. Maybe Bart. It may have been Bart, but uh we traveled the roads together and it was rough when he passed, man, because it was almost like it was gonna be one of us, you know what I mean? And it was horrible that it was him.
Do you have a reality check moment at that point knowing that you were so tight and, "Oh, man, I'm gonna have to adjust my lifestyle a little bit," or at this point, you're still feeling a little bit invincible?
Yeah, no, I'm invincible. And look, and this is you'll hear me talk personally a lot about my drug addiction and me overcoming that, but I only do it not to glamorize what was, but to maybe warn somebody about, I was invincible. Like just because he passed away, like that was him. That wasn't me. You know what I mean? And that's how messed up my head was too. I didn't know anything about self-evaluation. I didn't know anything about looking into what my problems were. I was just going to blame you for them all, and and that's how I lived my life for a while. It's pathetic, but it's just the way it was until I could kind of clear my head of the fog of war.
I mean, it's an intense fog that covers right
Yeah,
there.